up in the U-Haul, you get your move on.
And they know they ain't seeing us. You put all of your pen in that double cup. Wanna step at yourself, are you good enough? Wanna step at yourself, are you hood enough? If I hear them kids know you pulling up, and now you laid out, they don't get enough. I'm with your girl in the bedroom, and it sound like shit.
I draw that little boy, ain't no getting up. Shorty, your horsey, I told her they my young city, yo. The granny, I had to tell her pick it. You wanna feed now? Anything under 18, just like Madden. From the club, she like 5'3", I think it ain't Lydia.
You know we unstoppable, man, it's impossible to stop us, we for sure on the road. Stay to myself, stay off the medium, chillin', ain't gon' play with the trolls. Going 100 in the I-8, I pray to God we don't lose control. Know I'm on a paper chase, my leader whip on cruise control.
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. A pitch comes to Dobbins. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but now it'll be third down. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Ravens.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson.
At the Bengals 34-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on the opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long, even though they don't get it, because it's the...
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
5 yards on the play.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now an option play on 2nd down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he will have a Ravens 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Flowers. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His 1st catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Jackson now. And it's caught. Down at the 2. Broke through 1st contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The Bengals at 8-1 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This a 2nd and 8. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Complete to T. Higgins. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas of practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Yeah, we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first. He'll look to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. And he's taken down inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
and he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
they decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tucker's kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure, maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here we go. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On second down, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the option right is Jackson. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Cook. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. Here we go. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go,
now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mixon up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Burrow on play action. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
12. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 6. It's now 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd down and 6. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And Jackson throwing once more. To the sideline and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Jackson will keep it.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. So there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few? And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Here we go.
Here comes second down. Burrow looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A big play needed, no doubt.
11.
Third and long. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On one, ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
11 MT.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for their strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Jackson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing now is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end is going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
Now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Third and 7.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First and 10 at the
11.
A final shot now for Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this